Hello and welcome back to another LinMot video. Today we are going to be going over the bearing replacements of the PS10-70. The PS10-70 that I will be replacing the bearing on today has the part number of 0150-2282, which can be found on LinMot's e-catalog. The first step is to locate the side with the power connectors, as this is where the bearing will be able to be replaced. To do this, we need a star-headed torque screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, mainly used for prying the cap off. The next step is to remove both star pattern screws atop the PS10-70. The next step is to use the flat-headed screwdriver to pop the cap off of the PS10-70. But be careful, it does pop off very easily, so you don't want it to go flying. After removing the cap atop the PS10-70, there's the last set of star-headed screws connecting the bearing to the PS10-70. Once you remove this, you will finally be able to take the bearing out of the PS10-70 to replace it. To remove the bearing from the PS10-70, simply pull from within the hollow shaft until it is completely removed from the stator. When it is finally removed, you may experience some residue or contamination underneath where the bearing was. This is extremely easy to solve using rubbing alcohol or any solvent. Finally, you are able to replace and install the new bearing within the stator. Make sure when installing to line up the holes perfectly for both sets of star pattern screws. The rest of the process is pretty simple, as you just rebolt and recap the PS10-70. Make sure when you are recapping to apply some force to push the cap back into place. And you are now finished. You have successfully replaced a bearing in the PS10-70. If there are any further questions on the installation process or overview of parts of the PS10-70, make sure to go to the installation guide, as it shows an overview of all of the different parts that can be taken apart, as shown on the screen currently, as well as steps in which to take, in which I have also just shown on how to replace the bearing yourself. The bearing kit for the PS10-70 can be found in the e-catalog under Linear Motor Accessories, and then following that under Bearing P10-70 Spare Parts. Within here, you will find a variety of bearing kits. Thank you for watching another LinMot video, and make sure to check out our page for other videos for more information.